At this very moment, deep within your body, rogue molecules called free radicals are attempting to violently destabilize your cells. Survival depends on a defense system that remains invisible until it is gone. Without a specific chemical trigger, the immune system lacks the tools to neutralize these threats, leaving the body to wither under the assault. Yet, if you consume just a few milligrams too much of this same substance, it becomes a potent neurotoxin. Nails become brittle and shatter, while the nervous system begins to misfire. This chemical tightrope is governed by element 34 on the periodic table, selenium. We classify it as a trace mineral. Humans require it for basic biological functions, even though it is one of the rarest elements found in the Earth's crust. We live in a state of constant, unwitting dependence on a substance that can either sustain our cells or poison our systems. In 1817, Swedish chemist Jöns Jacob Berzelius discovered a strange residue in a sulfuric acid plant. It was a shiny gray material that didn't behave like the sulfur he was looking for. Because of its silvery metallic luster, he named it after Selene, the Greek goddess of the moon. Berzelius found an element with a rare property, photoconductivity. Selenium resists electricity in the dark, but its conductivity increases significantly when exposed to light. This ability to translate light into an electrical signal made it the logical choice for early light meters and electronic sensors. Engineers later applied this light-reactive property to the office. The drums inside the first modern photocopiers used selenium to attract and release toner based on the patterns of light reflected from a page. This same property allowed researchers to build early solar cells, providing one of the first proofs that light could be converted directly into power. Long before we understood its role in our own biology, we were already using this rare element to master the behavior of light. While we built machines, our bodies use selenium for an older purpose. At a microscopic level, it performs a vital chemical transformation. It bonds with specific enzymes to create antioxidants that neutralize free radicals. This process prevents oxidative stress from damaging the cell's internal structures. Beyond this defense, selenium is necessary for the regulation of thyroid hormones and plays a key role in healthy reproduction. The human body only needs about 55 micrograms a day. You can obtain that entire daily requirement from just 1 or 2 Brazil nuts. However, because these nuts are so concentrated, eating a large quantity can quickly push your intake past the safe limit. This leads to selenosis, a condition where the element accumulates to toxic levels, causing hair loss, fatigue, and nerve damage. For the human body, the difference between essential cellular protection and systemic poisoning is measured by the weight of a few seeds. The industrial applications of selenium have continued to evolve alongside our biological understanding. It is currently used to stabilize the chemistry in certain rechargeable batteries and functions as a semiconductor in specialized electronics. In the glass industry, adding selenium removes the green tint caused by iron impurities, and in higher concentrations, it creates the deep red hues seen in cathedral-stained glass. Element 34 exists as a dual force. It is a specialized component in our electrical infrastructure and a mandatory requirement for our cellular survival. Selenium reminds us that the most significant impacts often come from the smallest amounts. If you enjoyed this look at element 34, subscribe for more stories from the periodic table. Which element should we look at next?